When Gwyneth Paltrow announced yesterday that she and husband Chris Martin are, quote, uncoupling, the backlash was immediate. Hollywood's perfect, beautiful woman even has to have the perfect, beautiful divorce. The golden couple say they're turning a life crisis into a golden opportunity. But can you really be that happily unmarried? Here's ABC's Nick Watt.
My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time.
While Gwyneth gyrated on Glee last night, the rest of us were scratching our heads. What on earth is conscious uncoupling? Paltrow invoked the phrase in a statement to describe her separation from husband of 10 years, father of her kids, and the man who wrote her this truly beautiful song after her father died.
I will try to fix you.
Janice Min is the editor-in-chief of The Hollywood Reporter.
It just sounds straight out of the mouth of a marriage counselor in Malibu.
And not in a good way. New Age claptrap chimed a derisive chorus on Twitter. There was talk of quinoa and macrobiotic, this and that. Little Miss Perfect can't just get divorced like anyone else.
There's nothing the public loves more than the idea of perfection being taken down.
But listen, with the divorce rate in this country hovering around 50%, maybe we should listen to Gwyneth Paltrow. She posted a conscious uncoupling essay on Goop where, don't forget, she was talking about juice cleanses before almost anyone else. And remember, she introduced the world to Tracy Anderson. So, Deepak Chopra, arch guru, what is conscious uncoupling?
The new term, which simply means a divorce that has no acrimony in it, there's no strident anger.
So it's an alternative to spending millions on lawyers, airing your dirty laundry in public and damaging your children. Reading that essay on Goop, written by two relationship experts, the gist is that human life expectancy was under 50 in the US in 1900, and it's now around 80. And we just aren't designed to be married that long. Our biology and psychology aren't set up to be with one person for 4, 5, 6 decades.
Well,
as Paltrow herself told me just 6 months ago.
It's not easy to be married for 10 years, you know, and we definitely have big ups and downs. We laugh a lot. So far, we're sticking it out.
But in the end, divorce becomes as natural as marriage, and we have to figure out a better way of dealing with it than Charlie Sheen and Denise Richards. Back to that essay. There's then some talk about insects, exoskeletons, and mammals, endoskeletons that I didn't quite understand, followed by a very sensible conclusion. There are no bad guys, just two people. When we understand that both are actually partners in each other's spiritual progress, animosity dissolves. It's only under these circumstances that loving co-parenting can happen. Deepak Chopra is not amongst those now promoting conscious uncoupling.
Conscious way is a healthy way to look at divorce, but it's still a failure because what it's saying is that two people came together, made a commitment, and they weren't able to live up to that commitment because they were thinking only about themselves.
But Gwyn and Chris are giving it a go. If I was to be slightly cynical, I'd say Chris Martin has albums to sell. And Gwyneth has her own brand of perfection to maintain.
When at the front of the dress!
Neither one of them benefits from controversial press. I think this is probably the beginning and maybe the end of this divorce story. Heather Mills and Paul McCartney, that was one of the nastiest, most vicious divorces of all time. Liza Minnelli and David Guest. Largely these are couples where one half of this couple had some investment in the spectacle. Will this be Alec Baldwin and Kim Basinger? There is not a chance.
So could Gwyn and Chris change the paradigm of the ugly celebrity divorce?
I think Hollywood will learn nothing from this.
Wouldn't it be great, though, if we could all cling to this extraordinary claim from their Splitsville statement? While we love each other very much, we will remain separate. We are, however, and always will be, a family. And in many ways, we are closer than we have ever been. And listen to this song, Magic, from Coldplay's brand new album.
Still I call it magic, but I'm next to you.
That's unconscious coupling right there. Maybe Gwyneth has engineered the perfect divorce after all. Half of us will love her for it. Half of us will hate her. I'm Nick Watt for Nightline in Los Angeles.
Uncoupling. Thank you, Nick Watt, for that report.